Legislators attack the media, the Constitutionalists swallow up the Patriot Party, and Speaker Shoemate selects a security squad. It's all here on today's edition of the COTH Report.
Welcome to the COTH Report for July 15th, 2022. I'm Felicity Hornblower.
And I'm Beatrix Boffin. It was a busy day in the Assembly, with legislators working hard to get their bills past committee. But freedom of the press may be in jeopardy, as the media team was the victim of some vicious attacks earlier this afternoon.
Dude, she's literally writing notes on what you're saying. Be quiet.
Oh my god.
What's wrong? She's gonna put captions on what you're saying.
I can burn that paper she has.
Mike,
Whoa, you can't.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Although we were banned completely from almost every Patriot Party caucus,
can we excuse the media?
there was a small group of legislators, mostly constitutionalists, who spoke in defense of the free press, including Speaker Shoemate.
We would all like to acknowledge the wonderful media who has joined us.
There was a lot of shuffling around today, with multiple members of the Patriot Party jumping ship to join the Constitutionalists.
Following the appointment of Party Leader Eidelman yesterday afternoon, many members were dissatisfied with the direction the party was headed, including Assemblyman Reading and former Party Leader Pope, who were quick to list their grievances against the Patriots and defect to the Constitutionalist Party.
The addition of these two members means that the Constitutionalists now hold the majority.
But that majority may not last through tomorrow. As rumour has it, the Constitutionalists may not be as united as they seem.
Why has Speaker Shoemate appointed a security team? Find out after this commercial break.
Did you know that a hot dog is a sandwich?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
You know what? Let's give it to the people.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No, it's not. Because it's called a hot dog, and there's a sandwich. They're two completely different things.
I'm gonna say no.
It's not a sandwich. I'm not sure. It's not a sandwich.
No, it's a taco.
Personally, I would say no. And you don't really have cheese. I mean, personally, a good sandwich has cheese, so.
I do, but maybe only because Lane and Julia bribed me to say that.
A hot dog is not a sandwich until the bun has split, and therefore a hot dog is only a sandwich depending on how you like to eat your hot dogs.
No.
I mean, you tell me, but in my opinion, no.
No, it is not.
No, it's not. Join us in the fight for hot dog justice.
We, the people of the legislative, have decided to band together to get Karen's Corner back.
Karen's Corner was met with such praise and adoration. I can't believe it was canceled.
Karen's Corner was such a great unbiased news source, unlike the biased COTH Report.
Freedom of the press is essential to democracy. I really want Karen's Corner back on air because I loved it.
Really value the opinions of our former governor.
We really love Karen's Corner, and say more.
And I have no clue why they would decide to take away Karen's Corner, a very valuable asset of information.
We want Karen's Corner back, right?
Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Oh, hang on. The TV station's here. I'm so glad that Karen's Corner is back. Thank you.
As you can see, we all love Karen's Corner. Both parties have been able to come together in support of this. So thank you very much.
Sounds good?
Yep. You ready?
Yeah. My name is Ian Clement, and this is my story. It all started last year, when I was the richest man in the world.
Reports arose yesterday evening of an attempt by Speaker Clement to seize all funds from both parties and transfer them into his own personal account.
But like Icarus, I flew too close to the sun.
This morning, Lieutenant Governor Anderson shocked the Speaker and the entire Assembly.
I was put on trial with all these adults, the governor, the lieutenant governor, the parliamentarian. What happened to a jury of my peers? However, I had a man on the inside. Or should I say, a mom on the inside.
The board ruled that all the money needed to be returned to the Constitutionalist Party. However, findings revealed that only a third of that money actually ended up in the Constitutionalist account. Where did the rest of that money go?
Where's my cut? I opened the bag and there was no money in it. Where's my cut?
Ian, Robert, Clement, you're grounded.
After the news of the cancellation of former Governor England's programme last night, Assembly members banded together to fund the reinstatement of Karen's Corner. So, back by popular demand and sponsored by you, the people, we present Karen's Corner.
Karen, we're absolutely thrilled to have you join us. What are your thoughts on how the speakership is going?
Well, I'm really proud of the alumni. We have a speaker that was here. This is her 4th year, and she was able to rise to power from the minority party as a constitutionalist. So I'm very proud of her, and of course, as a fellow woman, I am thrilled that the girls are beating the boys. As always at City on the Hill, I'm a big fan of our girls, and they were the winners in Simon Says several times, as I recall. So it's been a great week. I look forward to next year, and next year I'll have a new wardrobe for every single episode of Karen's Corner.
Thank you so much, Karen.
Shockingly, Speaker Shumate appears to have appointed Assemblyman Brown and Assemblyman Jones as legislative security officers for the City on the Hill Assembly.
The Speaker had mentioned the possibility of appointing such officers when she spoke with us earlier this week, suggesting they would function as guards of those in positions of power.
There was also a request for a bodyguard. I really like that idea.
Do you have any thoughts on who would be that bodyguard?
Sawyer put his name out there, but it's going to be a fair election. There's going to be a lot of people. You know, whoever wants to be a bodyguard for whatever position. I was thinking about one for the executive board too. You know, all the money, we need someone to protect the money, okay? Legislator Garda.
However, as no section regarding security exists in the rules and regulations of the City on the Hill Assembly, it appears that Speaker Shumate has engaged Brown and Jones privately to act as her own personal security officers.
One must ask why the Speaker finds it necessary to appoint such a task force, when no elected official in city history has ever had need of one.
Just what is Speaker Shumate's scheme? What could she be anticipating that would merit such extreme measures? Only tomorrow will bring the answers that we so desperately seek.
Until then, thank you for tuning in to today's edition of the COTH Report,
your unbiased news source.
We can still.
You put cheese on a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What kind of cheese?
Parmesan.
Are you serious?
Well, isn't the definition of sandwich has to have cheese in it? Or what if it's a vegan sandwich? Why are you eating a sandwich if you're vegan? That's my question.
What else do you eat if you're vegan?
You eat soup.
Is that all?